Welcome to Jaztime.com. Jaztime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online. You need to know the price of the watch. Please click on the links in the description below. We'd greatly appreciate it if you buy a watch from Jaztime.com once in a while. Today we'll be reviewing one of the newer style Oyster Perpetuals. This is the Oyster Perpetual 41 line. This is the model number 124300. We'll be going over the dial, bezel, case, crown, bracelet, clasp. We'll talk about the movement towards the end of the video. Okay, so jumping right into the dial here, this is one of the most unique Rolex dials that's currently out there. This is new with the Oyster Perpetual line. When I say what I mean by new with the Oyster Perpetual line is that for the Oyster Perpetuals, they actually released new styles and models for the 41s and discontinued a few other ones. So from the top, the ones that are still in production are the 28s, 31s, 34s, 36, and 41s. Those are the ones that are currently in production now. The ones that were discontinued was the 39 line. However, specifically for this beautiful color that you see here and other variations of colors that I'll talk about, is that these only come on specific Oyster Perpetual models, and those models are the 31, 36, and 41. Of course, there is some variations between some of the sizes, but you can go ahead and take a look at that at our website. We have all the colors listed if you're interested in purchasing any of these. But specifically for the 41 line, Rolex does have the standard blue dial, which is the sunburst blue dial, or the black dial as well. But they released new colors. Specifically, this one in my hand here is the turquoise blue dial. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Really one of the most unique Rolex dials. The other color choices that they released was a coral red, a green dial, not the sort of very similar to sort of the olive green that you would see on a full yellow gold GMT, just sort of a little bit brighter, as these are much more like saturated in color, or more contrasted in color. They also come in a yellow dial, and there's also a candy pink dial that's available, but that one's available only on the 36 and 31, I believe. But anyways, enough about those dial colors. Take a look more closely at this beautiful turquoise blue dial. You can see it's just this absolutely gorgeous sort of light bluish color. Indices are just index hour markers with double indices at the 3, 6, and 9 o'clock position for sort of landmarking. At a glance, you'll be able to tell the time very, very quickly. At the 12 o'clock position, we have the Rolex Crown logo in 18 karat white gold. All the hour markers themselves are in 18 karat white gold, along with the hour hand, minute hand, and second hands as well. But they're all luminous, meaning that this watch does glow in the dark for up to 8 hours with a highly legible chroma light display. It's going to be a blue luminescence for this style watch, and I'll actually show you how the luminosity looks. So I'm going to go ahead and charge it up, and I'll go ahead and shut off my light here so you can see how luminosity works. Bam! Look at that, absolutely gorgeous blue. And even on the hour and minute hand as well, it just glows very brightly blue. It's just absolutely beautiful. One of my favorite things about the glow is that it actually glows again. Obviously, being so close to the wall, it glows against the wall. It adds a nice little depth to it, to the face of the watch. But this is what you expect to see at night. If you're going about your day, your watch is being charged by the natural sunlight, and then you go into a darker area, going out for dinner or such. You have those dim light rooms. This is the glow that you would see. Alright, so let me turn this back on here, and there we are, back to the standard. It's daytime. This is the watch that you have on your wrist. Absolutely beautiful blue dial. But besides that, it's still your standard Oyster Perpetual watch. It's just a simple high polished dome bezel, as you see here. It doesn't come on any other style bezel, just the dome bezel. And moving on, the bezel itself is a steel, but it is high polished. Moving on to the case size, as I mentioned, this is the 41 line, meaning it's a 41 millimeter in diameter. So from my index finger to my thumb here, that's 41 millimeters in diameter. From the side profile view of the watch, you can see very beautiful high polish. on the 9 o'clock side, and on the 3 o'clock side you can see very beautiful high polish on this side as well, with the Rolex crown logo on the crown itself, and of course a little underlying indency on the crown there. It's on the crown as well. You can see just that small little marking underneath that crown logo, and that indicates that this watch is a twin lock and double waterproofness system. It is a screw down crown, so I'm going to go ahead and unwind it counterclockwise here. This is the center position of the crown as we go through the crown functions. This is about 15 to 20 clockwise turns is all you need to get the watch started once more from a dead stop. And then the only other function is pulling the crown out to the final position, which you've seen I've stopped right after the 5 o'clock, the 1 o'clock position, and you'll be able to adjust the hands bidirectionally, however you like. The stopping of the seconds hand does allow for precise time setting, such as to atomic clocks online. You can set it down to the exact seconds for precise timekeeping, and pressing the crown back in will start that seconds hand once more. Always make sure you screw the crown nice and tight in against the case, as you want to keep your watch water resistant. Specifically for this watch, you're looking at a water resistance of 100 meters or 330 feet. Now moving on to the bracelet now. The bracelet is an Oyster style bracelet. This does not come on a Jubilee style bracelet. This is the only bracelet it comes on. So we have a nice three-piece link Oyster bracelet, nicely satin finish on all of the three-piece links, giving it a much more sportier look and then dressier look. And then here's the clasp as well. Instead of the crown being a sort of an outwards crown, it's actually embossed into the center of the clasp, the folding oyster clasp, but still nicely finished all throughout with a nice brush finish. Beautiful tapering for the first link down before it plateaus into an even link size to the folding clasp, which I'll go ahead and open now for you to see. And there we are, nicely Rolex name nicely embossed onto this high polished clasp blades. For the back of the clasp, we have the easy link, which you can see here. There's actually sort of a small shaped holder that you can see at the very outer edge of the link, and actually allows you for a 5mm adjustment. So let's just say on a hotter day, you're at the mall and such, and you need a little more breathing space on your wrist. You can simply just pull at a 45-degree angle, give yourself a little more breathing room on your wrist, and then you enter the air conditioned room, you're there for a while, and your wrist deswells, and bam, you can snap that back on and tighten up your watch and keep it from sort of wiggling around all over your wrist. So very nice little feature to have there. That's the easy style links. Alright, moving on to the movement now. Movement is housed in the Oyster style case backplate, nice bordering, high polish all around, satin finish on the part that sits on your wrist. For the movement itself, it is an updated movement. I believe this one runs a 3230 movement, which is updated movement from the 3130. The 3130 movement was also used on the no date Submariners as well, so it is a movement that was used in sports pieces as well, but now Rolex has started to use more in-house made parts, and that is why the 3230 was made. So it is still a perpetual mechanical self-winding movement with the precision of -2 + 2 seconds a day, as Rolex boasts about the 6 o'clock position here. I'll zoom in on the dial. It says it's a Pro chronometer officially certified at the 6 o'clock position, and they're just saying that their watches are within Swiss specs with the -2 + 2 seconds a day, as Swiss specs tends to be -4 + 6 seconds a day, but Rolex double tests their movements to keep it within that -2 + 2. For the movement itself, it just has the simple functions of the hour, minute, and seconds hand, as I've shown you, with the stopping of the seconds hand with the crown function. The oscillator is still a magnet. Oscillators are still a paramagnetic blue parachrome hairspring, which aids against magnetism. And also we have the change of shock absorbers, which used to be a KF shock absorbers, was the industry standard, is now the high performance Paraflex shock absorbers, which is in-house made by Rolex shock absorbers that they claim absorbs 50% more shocks than that industry standard. The escapement is also changed for more energy efficiency and more precise timekeeping. Now it's the Chrono-G escapement made by Rolex. It's a skeletonized escapement wheel made of a nickel phosphorus, and nickel phosphorus helps with aiding against magnetism once more, as you don't want your watch to be magnetized. It causes it to run erratically. Usually in the cases it runs much faster, and then you'll have to take it somewhere to get it demagnetized. With the skeletonization of the escapement wheel, it helps with keeping precise time, but the energy efficiency is the main thing here. As we've moved on from a 48-hour power reserve to a 70-hour power reserve, what would be putting your watch down on a Friday evening and opening on a Sunday can now be extended to going into work on the Monday morning. and it'll be keeping time just fine, and it'll keep on running, and then it'll be naturally powered by the movements of your wrist from the week on. All right, now let me go ahead and show you this watch on my wrist. So here's the folding Oyster. Go ahead and open that up, slap that on. Very simple, very easy to use. So a little bit of wiggle room there. So I have an average man size wrist of a 7-inch wrist, so it fits very, very well. I actually don't have a very large wrist at all. As you can see, the 36 looks, the 41 looks very, very nice on my wrist in general. Once again, turquoise blue, absolutely unique dial that's only available in the Oyster Perpetual line. Once again, that's the 31, 36, and 41s. Absolutely gorgeous blue, but you should also take a look on our website for the other dial colors as well. Once again, that's coral red, green, yellow, and a candy pink. Those are absolutely gorgeous colors overall. But if you're looking for the lowest price and you're ready to buy, check out our website, jaztime.com. We have the lowest prices guaranteed. And if you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe below. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys soon.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on show more to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jaztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in Jaztime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.